Good morning, friends. Brian and I, Lousiana over there testing the gate, see if she can get out. Little smarty. Brian and I have decided that we're going to pull off of the house, you know, that we've been trying to get it sided, finished up. Today we've decided that we're going to pull off of that and we are going to paint my milk barn floor. It is something that has been on the list to do, but we just flat ran out of time, we thought. The weather has been so nice. We are looking at a high of 74 today. So we decided that we are gonna just take the time. Look at this little sweet baby. Take the time and get the floor painted. I worked out here yesterday and cleaned the floor, got most of the hay and feed, you know, that always finds a way to get in the barn, and cleaned it all up. And we've got a few things that we have to pull out of there. The cabinets, the feed bins, pull those out so he can spread the paint. And look, here he comes. Look at him. Did you do it?
I did it.
Yay. You guys know that we all do, or you guys know that we repurpose as much as we can. So we had some old paint. It's just a latex paint, but it's old, and he got out his handy dandy paint mixer from his other life and mixed it up, and we are going to spread it on the floor. You guys know that we like to reuse and no waste here. And look at Louisiana. December 21st. Trying to wrap it up so that we are prepared. Oh boy, she is. I'm kind of getting excited, guys. Kind of getting excited. Oh, Louisiana. Oh, Louisiana. Good morning. Good morning to you, beautiful girl. If you guys have watched any of our videos, you know our herd is mini Nubians. And the way you produce mini Nubians is a cross between a purebred Nubian and a purebred sire, Nigerian dwarf sire. And that produces the mini Nubian, first foundation, F1. Now I'm kind of battling the wind out here, but anyways, this year we bought 2 Nubians. Louisiana here came to us bred. Nutmeg came to us as a 6-month-old. And I've got some plans for these girls. Hopefully Louisiana gives us a at least one little doeling that we can keep and bring into the herd and breed her with Vaughn or Lincoln. That's the goal. And then Mrs. Nutmeg over there is going to be bred to my sister's Nigerian dwarf buck. But we will do some follow-up videos about that. Getting to the barn. The plan is to paint this floor. So this is my milk barn. It is a 12 by 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 12 by 16. And I have sectioned off. Brian built me a little divider here. This is the birthing stall area. Plus, this is also where I keep the girls when I'm milking. And this is my milking area. I have 2 access doors for each side of my pasture. to let them in and out, which when I start milking again, I will do another video showing my routine, how I do that, how I keep the girls so everybody stays nice and calm and waiting. But anyways, I'm gonna cut off here and help Brian empty out this area so we can get this done. Okay, friends, got the barn all cleaned out, and he is just spreading paint with a spreader. It's not perfect, but this area will have hay, straw, and wood chips down most of the time. This is where the majority of our girls kidded last year, and so it's going to be nice to have some type of a barrier on the wood. I'm just super impressed that we were able to do this. The weather's going to cooperate, and hopefully it dries fairly quickly.
Well, I didn't get that.
Today is 10 days. We have 10 days, give or take 5 days before or 5 days after for Louisiana. And then our next girls are not due until the middle 3rd week of January, I think. Isn't she beautiful? Look at that belly. How many? How many do you think she's going to have? This will be her second freshening. Her first freshening, she had two bucklings. You guys can check out her pedigree on our website, twinbridge.net. Any bucklings will be offered for rehoming. Can you guys guess what's going on? Yep, started to rain. Sprinkling on us. Thank goodness we are cleaning up now, but the girls don't like the rain at all. Not even a few little drops. But we got it finished. First coat. I told Brian that I would like to go ahead and go along the back wall back there, just as a water barrier, moisture barrier. And I think we have enough paint to do that. Okay, friends, here's the finished floor. I had enough paint to go one more coat in the back, but we will not have enough to do this floor, which that's all right. It kind of looks whitewashed. I'm fine with that. What a great use of old paint, right? This is going to dry overnight, and tomorrow afternoon at some point we will come back in and put most of that back in here. There's a few things that's not coming back, but most of it is. Everybody's resting. Okay, friends, here we are. again, trying to get everything back into the milk barn. This is how the floor turned out over here on this side, which I'm very content with that, but trying to put all the stuff back together, getting ready for kidding season. I have Miss Bell out here because I dumped feed, and nothing goes to waste. I'm sure the birds would have came and ate it pretty good, but so does she. She's enjoying a little treat. But anyways, more to pack into the shed. I'm about ready to set up my milk stands, so I'm gonna get to that. Here's a little progress report. I'm almost finished with the birthing stall and milk barn. I actually am finished with the birthing stall back here. I have chips down under the straw, excuse me, for absorbency. I had several does hid right here in this area, and it was ideal out of the weather and worked really well for me. There's plenty of room and all of that, and I didn't have to worry about the kids getting too cold. All of my necessities were in here in case I needed anything, and it was easy access. I had several kids born, you know, in the middle of the night, midnight, 1 o'clock. And so it makes it super convenient for everything to just be right here. I added another light. Our son had wired this barn for us, which was great, but you know how things evolve and you decide, oh, I wished I would have done this. I wished I would have done that. Well, I wished I would have had him put a light back here. He asked me and I said, no, don't worry about it. Don't need it. But I did go ahead and have him wire in 4 plugs because I knew that I was going to put a heating barrel in here. And so I'm super happy that I went ahead and had him do that because it made it very simple to add the fluorescent light. This is something that you can pick up from your local Home Depot, Lowe's. We got this one Tractor Supply, less than $40, and it's a plug-in. So it just shuts off as soon as you unplug it. Works great. But anyways, I have to go out and clean this area and get it ready. And then I'm going to be moving Louisiana. And I haven't quite decided if I'm putting Nutmeg with her or if I'm going to put Belle with her. I feel like she needs one friend in the kidding birthing yard with her. Even though they all share a fence line, it's just nice to have company, I think. But anyways, I'm going to go start that and catch you later. Okay guys, all clean and ready to go. I'm on the last little bit of it now. Need to empty this last load of spent straw, wood chips, and goat pellets. To the compost pile we go. Okay friends, I am finished with the birthing stalls. They are ready to go. Both of the tubs are full of fresh hay. The only thing I've got to do will be to run an extension cord out here to plug them in. But that can be something that's done when needed. So I am going to open up this little walkthrough, which is right there. I closed it this morning whenever I started working in here. I'm gonna open that up and let Louisiana, and I think Belle is my choice to come in here. They have got a bag of alfalfa and a bag of hay, prairie hay, and then that's just a pile of alfalfa because that's where we stored the alfalfa this summer. So that's just pieces. I'm sure they'll take care of all of that for us. But anyways, Louisiana has got, let's see, today is the 14th. She has got a week, give or take. Felt her legs this morning, and they're still there barely. But her udder is filling, and so she's getting close. And there she is. But now that she's, I don't want to get too close, but I guess, but now that she's in my view, you can see a little hair stuck to her, or a little straw stuck to her backside. I'll be watching her today. She's been laying quite a bit this afternoon, so we shall see. They found the alfalfa. I last year did a kind of an experiment. I left alfalfa free choice in my milking pasture. The girls that I was milking, I had free choice alfalfa in with them. Helped them, and they actually would regulate themselves very well with it. I was a little surprised. At first, you know, they lit into it and, you know, just probably overate. But after the first day or so, they regulated out and ate what they needed. So I do plan on doing that this year. And Brian is actually going to build us another, Brian or Alec, I guess, is going to build us another couple hay feeders for that purpose. But anyways, I think they'll be very content in here. Anyways, I have a couple more things to do, and we'll be finished up for the day. Okay, friends, it's been a long day, but I am finished. This is what I came up with. That is my new to me Simple Pulse. I found that on Marketplace. A lady that had used it once or twice and decided to get out of goats. Wasn't her thing. So anyways, I picked that up for a steal of a deal, and it's gonna go right there in between the two milk stands. She also had the milk stands for sale, so that was a great deal for me. Grabbed those and have been waiting patiently to put them up. And so milking, and these are my feed bins, mixing station, and all of the have-to stuff that you need when you have milk goats. But anyways, I'm real happy with the way it turned out, and looking forward to Louisiana kidding, and first part of January I plan on starting to milk. If you guys could like, share, comment, subscribe, that would be awesome. Here's a picture of Louisiana chowing down on the alfalfa. Chat later.